Hello everyone, welcome back to Patils Academy. This is Viresh Patil in front of you today. Before starting my class, my humble and kind request to all of you is that who are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon for more and more videos. Today, before starting my class, let me give you a brief bio and introduction of our today's poet, that is Rabindranath Tagore. Today I am going to talk or I am going to discuss about the poem Playthings written by Rabindranath Tagore. As you and I know about Rabindranath Tagore, right? Rabindranath Tagore was one of the greatest dedicative personality for our Indian freedom struggle and Indian freedom movement. And also, he who has written our national anthem and so many other literary works in English language also. So whenever we are going to discuss about his literary works and contributions, in 1913 he got a Nobel Prize for his literary dedication and literary contributions. Along with that, he wrote so many novels, short stories, especially poems, at the greater extent what we are going to say. So along with all these things, he was a great man of letters, he was great philosopher, he was great educationalist. More than that, he was great saint also, what we are going to say. Coming to this part of the poem, Playthings, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is comparing human life and a small child, innocent child, how we are completely neglecting our happiness, how we are completely neglecting our how we are completely neglecting our beautiful and enthusiastic movements of our life. That's what he is going to explain through this poem. I will read this poem line by line and let us try to understand the poem line by line, my dears. Yeah, let me read the poem Playthings by Rabindranath Tagore. Yeah, in the first line he says like this type: "Child, how happy you are, sitting in the dust, playing with a broken twig all the morning." In the first line, he is talking to a child, and he is saying to a child, by watching that child, he says that how happy that child is. That child is playing in the mud, that child is playing in the ground, in the scorching sun, in that hot sun, with the happiness that child is playing in that mud or in that sunny area. What he is saying: "I smile at your play with that little bit of a broken twig." Rabindranath Tagore is actually smiling at that child because that child is using his plaything or his material as a broken twig. Broken twig means small branch of a tree. See, here broken twig is a representation of simple and a small and a non-materialistic element. Okay, that's what he is saying to that child. In the next line, he says that I am busy with my accounts, adding up of figures by the hour. Perhaps you glance at me and think, what a stupid game to spoil your morning with. So, in the next line, he says that I am completely busy with my accounts. I am completely busy with my activities. I am completely busy with my business and other things. I have completely forgotten the art of being in the happy mode or in the contented mode. It means I have forgotten the art of playing the games, what he is saying. See, here Rabindranath Tagore means he is a depiction as well as a representation of whole human society. How we the human beings completely neglect, or how we completely sideline all the things in our life when we grow up. That's what he is saying, that what he is suggesting to all the readers. So he says very wonderfully that perhaps you glance at me and think, what a stupid game to spoil your morning with. That child may think at Rabindranath Tagore that what a stupid game that Rabindranath Tagore is playing. It's really a stupid thing. He's simply wasting his time. That child may think at Rabindranath Tagore at that moment. In the next line, Rabindranath Tagore writes like this type: "Child, I have forgotten the art of being absorbed in the sticks and mud pies. I seek out costly playthings and gather lumps of gold and silver." See, completely he has forgotten the art and the activities which he had played and led in his childhood days. Now, Rabindranath Tagore means the whole human society, all the men and the women of this country or of this society are behind the gold, silver and money, all the luxurious materialistic things, all we are moving. See, nothing is permanent on this earth. We all are completely moving with materialistic things. by neglecting the happiness, by neglecting the gaze, by neglecting the jubilant moments, by neglecting the enthusiasticness in our life. We are moving behind all these things, what the Rabindranath Tagore is saying. See, I am moving behind the lumps of gold and silver, what he is saying. So, in the next line, very beautifully, he again describes that with whatever you find, you create your glad games. I spend both my time and strength over things I never can obtain. See, whatever the things that child may get, he is talking about a very simple element, that is a broken twig. Child got a broken twig to play in that morning. With that broken twig only, child is playing very happily. The child is creating so many glad things, so many happy things with what he or she is getting. That is what the innocence, that is what the beauty of the child he is explaining. See, we the human beings, even getting or even having a lot of gold or a lot of silver or a lot of money or whatever the things that may be, a lot of luxuries as well as comforts, what we feel usually, we feel unsatisfactory feeling which arises in all the human beings. That what he is showing through this poetry. So in the next line he says, I never can obtain, in my frail canoe I struggle to cross the sea of desire and forget that I too am playing a game. See, a frail canoe means the weak boat. See, our body is just like a weak boat. Our life is just like a big ocean. We are trying to cross this big ocean with this weak body. It's quite difficult for us to cross this big ocean with this weak body, what he is saying, because whole life is considered as a game. We have to play this game. We are all playing this game. Okay, nothing is permanent on this earth. One day we have to move on. That's what Rabindranath Tagore is saying. See, beautiful comparison he is making human life with an innocent child is shown and depicted in this beautiful poem, that is Playthings. So whenever we read this poem, it takes us to our past days. It takes us to our nostalgic moments. That's what the beauty and that's what the atrocity as well as wonderful things of this poetry or poem we can say. This is what all about the poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. Whoever not subscribed, once again my kind and humble request to all of you is that please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my classes. Thank you one and all. See you soon. Bye.